Hello, I am here giving a demo of the API which I have created using Fastapi framework. The APIs are user, product and order and two cron jobs. So let me show you the APIs. I'll run my main.py file. So we will go to the documentation provided by Fastapi. This is the documentation. We will hit the APIs one by one and see the responses. So first we register a user. I will register a user with username Nitesh. I'll give a password and a email ID. Full name Nitesh Sahu. So these are the parameters required to register. So we can see in the response body user registered successfully. Now we will log in using the token API. We'll give a username here and password here. Of course, the password field will not be visible when we created the front end. So here we get the access token. So our token API is and register API is working fine. Here the fast API provide a authorize button. Here also we can authorize and access other API endpoints which is required authentication. I will give my username password here. So now you can see that I have been logged in successfully. Now I can access the other endpoints. If I will not authenticate, I will not be able to access the other endpoints like product, order. So let's create a product using post API of product. Let's say product name Samsung S23. Description is smartphone and price 50,000 and in stock 11. So this is the product we are creating. Let's execute the API. Now check the response. We got our product which is created successfully. Let's create one more product. Let's say the name of the product Samsung S23 Ultra smartphone Ultra. Let's change the price and stock. The second product is also created. So this is the product create API. Now we will hit the product get API. This is the get API, so no need to pass any parameters. Let's execute it. So here we get the two products which we have created. So this is the product API. Now we will move on to the order API. Let's create a order. Here we need to pass the two parameters. One is product ID. Let's say first product, which was Samsung S21, S23, and we will order the quantity 2 here. Let's say one quantity. So the order is created and status is pending. We can see the in response. Now let's make another order for product 2, quantity 1, and the other product is also ordered successfully. Now we will hit the order get API. So here are the list of the two orders which we have created, and the status is pending for both. Here we have an update API for order. Let's update one order ID 1 from pending to processing. So the status has been changed from pending to processing. It is successfully updated. Here we also have a delete API. We need to give a order ID to delete any order. So these are the APIs which is created in Fast API. So here is the documentation what we have created. You can read in detail. So here we are using a Postgres database. Let's dive deep into the code. So here this is the main py file, and we have created 3 routes. These are the tables we have created: user table with these fields, product table, and order table. We have a relationship between these tables. These are the schemas, these are the functions which is required. So this is the user route for login and register. This is the order route, and this is the product route. So these are the APIs which is working fine. Let's say if we create another user, this is all we have performed for one user. We can similarly create another user and we can get the product for other user. Now apart from API, there is two clones as mentioned in the document. One is product stock monitoring clone. If any product falls below 10, the stock of the product falls below 10, then email will be sent. And now in order fulfillment reminder cron, if any order is pending from last 24 hours, then the mail should be sent. So this is here the two crons. So let's check in our database. Is there any product with less than 10 stock? So here there is one order, one product, Samsung S23 Ultra with stock 9. So if when the cron will run, then a email for the second product should be sent. So let's run the product cron and we'll check the mail. So the cron has been run. Now check the email. So here the email we got just now. You can see the time 11:15. So like this we get the email low stock alert product Samsung S23 Ultra stock 9. So this cron is working fine. Let's check the another cron which says if order is pending from last 24 hours. So as you remember that we have created two orders and updated status from pending to, you can get the order list here and check one status is pending and second status is processing. So for pending orders we will send a email. So the email will send after 24 hours, but for the demonstration purpose I will change the date in the database to check the cron is working fine or not. So for the order which is pending, I will change the time created at by updating the date from 5 to 4. And now I will hit the cron. Now the email should be sent. Let's check. So here you can see the order fulfillment reminder mail we have got. So it says your order with ID 2 is still pending. Please take action to fulfill it. So obviously we can change the message which we are sending. So this is just for a demo purpose how this cron and API are working here. You can get the code from Git repository. Okay, thank you.